A major shakeup at the Buffalo Municipal Housing Authority. Mayor Brown, who names the majority of its Board of Commissioners, got resignations from several of them and replaced them with new appointees. Our Dave McKinley is asking tough questions about the timing of all this as we continue to hold people in power accountable.
You know, I think that the BMHA has some challenges. Absolutely. I wouldn't stand here and pretend that they don't.
And so the Common Council president expects his colleagues will vote tomorrow to approve Mayor Brown's appointments of 4 new members of the BMHA's 7-member Board of Commissioners.
Isn't that just like shuffling deck chairs on the Titanic?
So we are definitely going to look at a variety of different ways to improve the operations.
Operations that for years have been roundly criticized.
Why now, Mayor? Because your critics would suggest that as the person who appoints the majority of the board members, that you could have made changes some time ago, and that what you're doing now is nothing more than an election year ploy.
Well, the situation as we look at funding structures and resources that are flowing to public housing requires us to be more innovative.
Especially, he says, in the face of anticipated changes in how funding for housing will be constructed under the Trump administration. To that end, his new appointments include 2 lawyers, one of whom is Director of Housing and Project Management for a not-for-profit, the other who serves as Chief Attorney for the NFTA. Brown also appointed his own Urban Renewal Director and his Deputy Commissioner of Buildings and Energy Management to serve.
The cumulative experience of these board members will help steer the BMHA into the ranks of the most progressive and modernized public housing authorities in the country.
But as a new board majority, they may also direct the fate of Don Sanders, the BMHA's executive director, who's come under criticism and who is currently working without a contract.
Where do you expect this would leave the current executive director, Don Sanders?
The current executive director, Don Sanders, will continue as the executive director of the Buffalo Municipal Housing Authority.
For how long do you expect before the board replaces her?
Again, Ms. Sanders is expected to continue as the executive director of the Buffalo Municipal Housing Authority.
Mayor Brown's opponent in the upcoming Democratic mayoral primary in September is the current city controller, Mark Schroeder. We talked to him this afternoon, and he said that the mayor has had 12 years to straighten out the BMHA and calls this public overhaul of its Board of Commissioners just 50 days before the primary election nothing more than politics. Reporting live from BMHA headquarters, Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.